So you just got your new Kembeckled wig. First of all, congratulations. Second, you've come to the right place because in this video, I'll be teaching you how to fluff and cut your Kembeckled wig to fit that beautiful, beautiful face of yours. On me now is the Bakugo wig that has been fluffed and cut to suit my face. And you'll see in a second just how much of a difference it is between what you get out of the package and what you can achieve by fluffing and cutting the wig for your face shape. So the wig I'll be working with today is our Shinobu wig from our ombre collection. And all of our wigs come with wig caps. So the very first step is to take the wig out of the packaging and remove the hairnet and the tissue inside. So this is what the wig is looking out straight out of the package. As you can see, all of the hair is kind of smushed because of packaging. It's coming through, UPS, postal services, and all that stuff. So it's pretty mushed. So the first thing you want to do is just put your hands inside of the wig. I like to just stick my finger straight in, like so. My fingers are straight through. You can see them peeking through at the other side. And give it a nice shake. So the very first thing you want to do is shake your wig. Get all those curls kind of loosened up. So shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. And as you can see, that already made a big difference. So that's the very first step after taking the wig out of the packaging, is to just shake it up so all the curls can loosen up a bit. As you can see, I've taken off the wig that I was wearing previously and I have on my wig cap already. And then you want to put on your wig. Place it on, I pull the back down, make it nice and secure. So this is what the wig is looking like after some shaking. We have a little bit of volume, but not quite where we want it to be. So the tools that you'll need for fluffing and cutting your wigs are 1, a pair of shears, and 2, a pick. The pick is optional, but it adds extra volume. So I definitely suggest using it if you have it in your home. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is just cut the bangs. The bangs are just a bit too long for me. We keep them long on the wig just in case some of the clients want to swoop it to the side and just wear it in different ways. But for me, the cut I'm going for, I just want shorter bangs. So I'm gonna give them a nice little cut. Give me some room to see, and I'll just fluff that out a bit. After cutting the bangs so I'm able to see what I'm working with, is just pulling throughout the wig and fluffing it up with your fingers. Before even getting to the pick, your fingers are gonna be doing most of the work. So I kind of just tug at the wig, pulling it with my fingers in opposite directions. So I'm pulling, pulling. I like to start from the part closest to my actual skin underneath the wig, so down here, and I pull, pull, pull. And by doing this all throughout the wig, you're creating more volume and kind of giving life into your hair. I don't like the way it looks flat. Some people, it's totally fine if you like it just the flat look. But if you like a little bit more volume in your wigs, this is how you do it. So I'm pulling, pulling, pulling. You might notice a little bit of shedding, what seems like shedding, but it's just loose hairs on the wig. So you might see some of this, just toss it to the side. So you pull, 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 pulling. And already you can see a difference between this side and this side that we haven't fluffed at all. This side has a lot more volume and we haven't even used the pick as of yet. So I'm just gonna fluff that out more. Fluff out my bangs a little bit. So this is what our wig is looking like after just fluffing it with our fingers. Literally just pulling the strands, separating the curls. And you can already see such a huge difference between this side and this side. Now, word of caution, once you fluff your hair like this, there's no getting it back to look like this. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Once you fluff your hair to this volume, there's no getting it back to how it looks in its original state. What does that mean? You want to take a little bit of caution when fluffing out your wig. If you know that you're the type of person that likes your hair nice and big and voluminous, sort of like how I do, this is no problem. I have no issue with, the bigger the better. That's me. If you know you're the type of person that likes it to keep it a little bit more subtle, relaxed, not that big, then I would say fluff it out a little bit, just maybe not to this extent. Do what fits you the best. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff this side and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is the hair fully fluffed. And as you can see, what a big difference between what we started with and what we can achieve with just a little bit of fluffing. We haven't even cut it yet. Next, we're gonna use our shears to start framing the unit to fit our face a little bit better. So I know here, there's a little bit too much hair by my face, by my eyes. So I'm gonna cut, and I'm cutting down, as you can see, diagonally in a downward motion, just to frame my face and not have that blunt look. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. Just grabbing a piece and cutting downward in a diagonal motion. So now that that's done, the next thing I want to do is work on the general shape of the wig. So what I like to do personally is give myself a nice big fat heart shape for my wigs. Everyone has their own preferences, but that's how I cut my wigs. So if you can just kind of see your face and make that big fat heart, not a skinny heart, not just going down like this, but a nice juicy heart shape. So what does that mean? That means at the top, in order to get the point of the heart, you know, where it's nice and round up here, I'm giving my hair a nice little cut. And every time I'm kind of pulling as I cut, not a blunt cut, but pulling and going in that same diagonal motion. Grab a piece at the top and cut in that same diagonal motion. And that's helped giving us that roundness at the top. And as you're cutting, you want to get that roundness at the top, but you also want to have a point of your wig where it's at its fullest. So it should be going out, meeting its fullest here, and then coming back down. And that's going to help frame your face. So kind of work in cutting your wig in that format. Shape, 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 full, coming down. So boom, 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 and then coming down. So as you can see, this is the highest point of the wig, coming down to that thickest point as I was mentioning. When I say thickest, I mean the farthest part of the wig from my face. So this is the farthest point of the wig from my face right here on the sides. And then I kind of just went down. I've gone in with the heart and just let it drop. I can cut in, but I think I'm liking this style for this unit. What do you think? What do you think? I think I'm kind of digging it. So use your pick to give you some extra volume. If that's what you want, you can stop right here. That's totally fine. But if you want some extra volume, you just use your pick, grab a section of the hair and kind of pick at the bottom and throughout the wig. And as you can see, it's already giving it some extra volume. So I'm picking like so, grabbing a piece, picking it out. And of course, this is gonna add some extra frizz and make your hair look a lot more realistic. So this is what I do to all of my units to give it that fuller look. So this is what the finished result is looking like for me. I love the way it looks, I love the volume, I love the shape, and it just suits my face very, very well in comparison to how it first looked fresh out of the packaging. Now you want to make sure that you're taking your time with this process, with the fluffing and cutting, because once it's cut and once it's fluffed, there's no going back. So definitely just take your time, make minor snips, check out how your face looks, and then proceed from there and just make it a slow process. You want to make sure that it is the right way for you. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment sections down below. And until next time.